this is Znop Chains. So immediately I have no idea what I'm looking at here. I mean, I get what the play button does, and I get what the Facebook and the Twitter button does. So this looks like it's a mute. I'd be correct on that. I don't know what the plus is going to do, but I need to know. Observe the chain creation, and create chain in the same order. 1 heart equal 1 hint. Use hearts for replaying chain sequences again. So, shouldn't that be a question mark? It looks like that was kind of explaining what everything was. Why is it a plus? Make it a question mark, please. What's the star do? Oh god, what have I done? Oh god, it's brought me to the Google Store. I did not think star would bring me to the Google Store. I do not want to buy from the Google Store right now, thank you. No, that is unacceptable. You cannot have weirdly labeled things that bring you to Google stores. No! I say no, sir. Alright. I'm scared to press the exclamation point now. Hope you enjoyed, with an N. Alright, so that's just like credits. I don't know, I guess that kind of works. Alright, but anyway, we're getting off topic. Let's go ahead and check this game out. Watch and repeat. Blue. Cool! Next round! Blue twice. Alright, so immediately one thing I'm noticing is this is really slow. There's so much in between before you actually start moving, and it's just blue 3 times now. What the hell? Oh my. I'm sure it's randomized, but that's a poor seed. It definitely feels a lot like Simon. I mean, it basically is Simon. 2, 3... The big problem is I gotta wait for all these animations before I can move on, I believe. So, like, I'm gonna try and click fast and see what happens. 3. Alright, so 1, 3. Okay, you don't have to wait for the animations, but you're still gonna, like, be thrown off by them. 3. It's really just Simon from what I'm seeing. And you guys are gonna learn very quickly my memory sucks, so I'm gonna get thrown off eventually. I don't know what the 20 up here is. I know what the sound is. 1, 2, 3, da 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 da. It doesn't even give you the benefit of having the sound effect. I mean, it has a sound effect, but it should really change tone or something, you know? It feels so flat right now. It'd be nice if it actually had a sound effect that was different for each one. Like, again, Simon. If you're gonna model your game after Simon, you should really model it after Simon really closely, because, let's face it, that's one of the more addictive games that everybody knows how to play. And I'm not dissing a game that's remaking Simon, but if you're gonna remake Simon, you're gonna have to bring something different to the table. And so far, I'm not seeing anything different aside from adding 2 more options to press, you know? But yeah, it's basically Simon. Oh, crap. Alright, well, I accidentally pressed the wrong one because I wasn't thinking. Yeah, it's Simon. It's really just... And it has such a weird name for Simon. I mean, if you're gonna make a Simon clone, why call it Znop Chains? I'm so confused. Okay, home button. There we go. But I don't need to see watch and repeat every time, I don't think. But anyway, overall, from what I'm feeling from this game, it feels really slow. It feels very... it's not juicy at all. It can definitely be juicy. Let's hit... There's a 2D, so that makes life easier to see it in 2D mode. Although I almost missed all that. Like, I'd probably play it in 2D mode most of the time, but when you do it like this, I mean, you could probably make it bigger, you know? Oh, wasn't thinking. Like, if I was doing a 2D mode like this, I would like to get as much of the screen space filled as I can with what's there, you know? It looks like it said 20, but I guess it's 2D, yeah. Alright, let's try another one. I mean, aside from the hints, I don't think it goes much further than that. Unfortunately, in the 2D mode, it's actually kind of harder to see things get pressed down. It's not as obvious as it is in 3D mode, so I guess sticking to 3D mode is probably the smarter move. Now, this is mainly designed to be a mobile game, and, you know, that is what it is. I figure that's probably what the hints are for, is you can probably pay to get hints. I'm guessing. I don't really know. I wasn't paying attention. What was it? Hints? There you go. Oh, it just completely replays. I would have figured a hint would actually just show the next one, but that works too, I guess, just fully replaying it. But let me guess here. Now, if I were to hit the hints button, is it going to tell me a way to buy hints? No, nothing like that. Could be because I'm playing on the PC, but I don't know. I guess you just get one hint. The whole configuration, I think, could be greatly redesigned. I feel like there's a lot of wasted space. 2D mode especially. Like, if I were in this 2D mode, look at all this wasted space going on right here. I feel like it'd be way better. This your turn right here, why not put that in the center? Why cut off... Why basically take up all this space right here with a hex grid that isn't actually there if there's a blank hex right in the middle that would make sense to have, like, your turn? Or this even. One or the other, I don't know. Anyway, I wasn't paying attention, so let's see if I can guess. Nope, not even close. I really don't have much more to say about this game. It's basically Simon. It's Simon. I just think it needs more. If we're going to talk about this game, I think we're going to have to talk about what it needs to separate itself from Simon. I think what it really needs to separate itself from Simon is for one thing, just make it feel more juicy. That's the biggest thing. When I'm hitting these buttons, they're all giving me the same sound, and it's really not even a great sound. Just whoop, whoop. I'd much rather have a different tone when you hit a button, just like with Simon. That's always something that actually helps you remember what button to press, because, you know the sound of the button, the sound of the specific button. What else can separate it from Simon? I mean, without going really into depth and just creating a whole new game, not too much if I'm being quite honest. I can't offhand think of a way to perfect Simon. Simon's pretty much been perfected. Yeah. I have no more comments for this game. I think it really just... It needs to be less like Simon and more like its own creation for it to really stand out, I think. In its current state, I don't really know if it's going to stand out much. Sure, it might attract the crowd that loves Simon, but even still, what the hell was with the hearts? I don't even know. But I don't get the name, and I think that that's going to throw a lot of people off. If you're looking for Simon, you're not going to be looking up Znop Chains, and as far as I know, no one else has ever called a game Znop Chains before. It's not a bad game. It's at least a very good start to a game. It's just, it's not really something that you're going to sink a lot of time into or be that interested in. And I do need to comment on the music. The music is very odd. This isn't the kind of music I would expect for the background I'm getting here. I'm getting this cool space background with things floating and everything, and I'm getting upbeat piano music. I would have expected, like, sweeping soundscapes and, sweeping soundscapes. I mean, you can design it however you want, but it just seems weird to me. It doesn't really fit the aesthetic. But, it's, this is a very good first run at a Unity game. For all I know, this is the developer trying to discover the power of Unity, but I definitely think that you can go a lot further than what you have here. But anyway, this is Znop Chains, and it is basically Simon. Not good, not bad, just Simon. If you like Simon, go pick it up. Thank you very much.